Come to Canada, you can have a better life, but the ones that live here already losing their homes. That's the two people that came in this morning to open the door, break the lock so they can take over.
Everything is so expensive in Canada. If you look at the average mortgage amount in Canada, I mean, it's extremely high. It's $624,000. For every dollar that you earn, you're actually spending $1.72. That's the highest globally.
Oh boy, what is going on in Canada today? We're going to talk about a variety of subjects today and also react and read some of your comments as well at the end of the video. And also, if you guys want to have your comments read, please leave them down below in every single video. And maybe your comment will be selected in a future video. So let's talk about it. We're talking about how Canada might be the most expensive country in the entire world based on average salaries, the cost of living, and obviously inflation as well. With that being said, let's dive straight into it today.
Everything is so expensive in Canada. If you look at the average mortgage amount in Canada, I mean, it's extremely high. It's $624,000. For every dollar that you earn, you're actually spending $1.72. That's the highest globally.
The highest globally. Did you know that? Did you know that Canada is potentially the most expensive country to live in the entire world? Especially if you are someone who holds a mortgage right now, and also mortgage defaults are on the rise as well. So something to be careful about, something to consider as well for the future. Canada, most expensive country in the world. Do you agree with that statement? Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section.
So this is the story of my life. I got laid off a very long time ago, and since then I've been lowering my standard, trying to find a job. End up applying to all these entry-level jobs, don't even get that. End up going back to school, and now I'm truly entry level because I'm switching career paths. So this is the story of my life. I got laid off a very long time ago, and since then I've been lowering my standard, trying to find a job. End up applying to all these entry-level jobs, don't even get that. End up going back to school, and now I'm truly entry level because I'm switching career paths. I applied to an accounting internship because I'm studying accounting, and I just got rejected to this internship that requires 0 years of experience. And in the email, this is a new one, it says, after careful consideration and representative of the very competitive marketplace, we regret to inform you that you're unable to move forward in this position. And I'm just like, representative of a very competitive marketplace for a fucking internship? I don't have enough experience for an internship? Is that what you're telling me? There's better candidates than me that have 10 years of fucking experience that I still don't have enough experience for this internship?
Yeah, that's how tough it is to find jobs in Canada. You know, she is obviously right to be upset about that, but that's just how bad the job market is. You know, that's an internship. Likely it's also an unpaid internship. So can you imagine the amount of candidates that were going for an unpaid internship and she wasn't even selected? Well, that's because people are incredibly desperate. You know what else is scary? Is repossessing of homes right now in Canada as well, because again, like I stated earlier, mortgage defaults are on the rise.
Come to Canada, you can have a better life, but the ones that live here already losing their homes. That's the two people that came in this morning to open the door, break the lock so they can take over because the bank sent them there. And there's a property manager right here supervising. I don't know where he went, but yeah, that's what's happening right now in Canada.
Oh yeah, the mortgage defaults and delinquencies are on the rise. It's very scary. I actually made a video about that not too long ago, actually. You guys can go and check that one out if you want more details, more videos about that specific subject, but it's definitely something to think about at the very least. And this video was also in Toronto, so that's no surprise there. You know, the prices of homes there and the mortgages people have and interest rates are pretty bad there, I have to say. And you know, when you have like $1 million mortgage, it's no surprise to see that the bank will eventually just say, nope, sorry about that, we're going to repossess the home.
So a lot of you out there are looking for jobs, huh? And isn't it hard to find work today? It's probably one of the hardest things to find. That and housing. The reason I know this is because I get a lot of comments about telling me how hard it is looking for work in today's economy. But what I want you to do is I got an idea for you, right? Instead of looking for a job, why don't you sit down and figure out what you're good at problem solving? What problems do you like solving? Do you like hair-related problems that you like solving? Skin-related, lawn care, dog-related services? whatever you do, sit down and instead of fucking faking your resume for the job that you don't even want, sit down and find out what you like doing if nobody were to pay you. What would you do if you had all the money in the world and all the time? How would you spend that?
I know, an unpaid internship at an accounting firm. Oh, rats, I got rejected. Oh well, I don't agree with anything that this individual just said. I honestly think that if you are in that position to kind of dream and think big and think about what problems you want to solve, and you're not like, desperate to find a job because you need money to survive, then maybe, yeah, sure, if you're like 20 years old and you're living at home, you can, have the luxury of being in that position. But unfortunately, not everyone is in that position.
So this is what it's like living on Vancouver Island. I'm on disability. After all my bills, I get $400 for groceries, gas, whatever I want to do for 4 weeks. So look at this. Chocolate milk, $8.99. Luxury. 200 grams of turkey, $8.50. I splurged. I haven't had steak in a year. $13.40. So this is what $74.03 gets you. Some crackers, some cereal, shit tickets that we all need, butter, a couple cans of tuna, my snack foods. Who else thinks our prices are ridiculous here on Vancouver Island? Thank you, Country Grocer, for charging me $74.03 for just this. That's a week of food. Not much.
Yeah, that is not much food at all. A week, I would say, is even being generous based on the amount of food that I saw. And that's the first time I've ever also heard anyone refer to toilet paper as shit tickets. And now I'm never going to be able to get that out of my head. Let's react now to some of your comments left on previous videos that are relating to this very video's subject. Let's discuss it here. We have one by George. When the government lowers the rates 2 more times this year, by Q2 next year, your bills will be noticeably higher. Now, so get ready, my friends. Yay, the government is lowering rates and raising all your other bills. And obviously, when rates get lower, it makes borrowing a little easier, so a lot more liquidity in the system, meaning prices likely are also going to go up, so he's definitely not wrong about that. A Sunday staple was a pot roast. Pot roast has become either a holiday meal now, or if we are lucky, a once-a-month meal. And you are absolutely right, And you're right, pot roasts would be very expensive if you shop at Costco. I show the prices at Costco pretty often, and I share the prices with you when we do grocery shopping, and it's pretty ridiculous. And you are definitely not wrong about that Sunday roast, especially if you're of British descent. That used to be something that you would look forward to every Sunday, but unfortunately now it might be something you have to look forward to if you're lucky, again, every holiday season. Next, here is another comment. Love the channel, Matt. I'm not too far from Windsor and Sarnia in Michigan. Used to bodybuild until injuries put an end to it. I must say groceries are the only reason I'm happy I can't bodybuild anymore. My meathead days were 1997 to 2017, and bodybuilding can be quite expensive. In 2002, I was dieting for a contest. Had a cart maybe half full at best with what you needed. The lady in front of me had a cart overflowing and another cart half full, mostly all garbage food. Her total was $97. Remember, this is 2002. My little order was $120. Sometimes I wind up in the grocery store 2 or 3 times a week, and this doesn't even count supplements and or any special supplements I may or may not have been on. Canned tuna is a great example. I was spending 35 cents per can back then, and now our store brand canned tuna is $1 or more. $1? Oh God, I don't know where you're finding $1 tuna. I can't find it for under $2 now at the superstore. Maybe it's a very specific no-name brand that you're talking about, but yeah, I 100% agree with you. Holy crap. If you're a bodybuilder now and you needed to, get a lot of protein in your system to actually compete at a high level, I would feel sorry for you if you're just someone who makes regular wages or even lower income wages in a country like Canada in today's day and age. Again, guys, if you want your comments read in the next video, please leave them down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.